Hi guys. So, what I'm going to talk to you guys about is one of my favorite parts to talk about, grammar. I know, you're thinking, lame, but here's the thing. Grammar can be fun if you learn all the different parts. So today, or right now, we're going to be talking about nouns. Now, the most basic and traditional definition of a noun is a person, place, thing, or idea. So, to help you remember that, I have some actions that I'd like to do, and you can practice this at home. Research has shown that when you attach an action to something that you're trying to memorize, it actually sticks in your brain a little bit better. So, I highly recommend that you do this, but obviously I can't require you to. So, nouns are people, like me. I'm a person. Places, something way over there. I don't know. Things, like my arm. My arm is a thing, a body part, but it's a thing. Okay? An idea, like in the thoughts in my head. All right? So, anytime you think of a noun, think of person, place, thing, idea. Sound good? Awesome. Now, along with nouns, we have other things that we have to focus on. All right? Such as synonyms. I know. You're thinking kitchen spice? No. We're not talking about cinnamon. We're talking synonym. Okay? Synonyms are nouns with the same definition as other nouns, even though that they are different nouns. Okay? This is why nouns, knowing what nouns are, is important. So you can come up with a synonym. So, for example, book can mean the same thing as a volume in an encyclopedia, etc. Okay? Let's say you have to deal with a chase or a hunt. Those are both synonyms. Okay? They mean the same thing or close to the same thing. We put them in for one another. Okay? Let's say you're dealing with a video game, okay, and you shoot someone, or perhaps you open fire upon someone else. See what I mean? Shoot, open fire. Same thing. Synonym. Okay? So, if you want to talk about synonyms, we want to use another action to remember that. Okay? So, a synonym is the same. Okay? Synonyms are the same. So, you make kind of like a Y with your hand and move it from one shoulder to the other. Same. Pretty easy. Okay? So, quick review. A noun is a person, a place, a thing, or an idea. Synonyms are the same. Pretty simple. Now, if you want to deal with something that's not the same, we're talking about antonyms. Antonyms are words that are opposite of one another. They're nouns that are opposite of one another. Sorry. So, for example, you have, or not necessarily nouns, but words that are opposite of one another. So, stop and go. Opposites. Start, stop. Live, die. Those are opposites of one another, so they're antonyms. Okay? Another action to remember this by, you have your two little fingers here, you touch them, and point apart. Okay? So do that again. So they are different. Antonyms, different. Okay? So nouns are people, places, things, ideas. Synonyms are the same. Antonyms are different. Okay? Now, another thing to recognize with nouns is the fact that nouns are not the same everywhere. English, for example, is a very big language. However, it has many different dialects. Okay? And dialects are just different versions of the same language. So, for example, we are Americans. Most of us are in America, and so we speak American English. However, if we were to go to Britain, they speak English there as well. However, they have different words for the same things that we have words for. Okay, so synonyms. For example, let's take a look at this picture. You guys see this? what would you call this space here? Would you call it a trunk? Because here in America, that's what we call it, right? This part of the car is called a trunk. However, if you were to go to Britain, they call it the boot. That's right, we're talking boot, okay? It's the boot of the car. It's a different noun, but it means the same thing, okay? Different dialects have different versions of the same language. So when you're dealing with books that you're reading, you need to pay attention to what dialect they're speaking because the nouns might be a little bit different, okay? I went to college with a professor who grew up kind of down south, or in the northeast. Yeah, northeast. And he was told growing up that a toboggan was a hat, okay? Most of us know the traditional Native American meaning for that word as toboggan to mean a sled. Okay, so when the first time he was out here and he heard someone say, "Hey, let's go tobogganing," he thought, "You take a hat off your head and ride it? Like, I don't understand." So, pay attention to dialects when you're reading literature. It's very important. Okay? Now, to summarize, here we go. We're going to go through it one last time. Okay? Nouns: people, places, things, or ideas. Synonyms are the same. Antonyms are different. Dialects can also be different, so pay attention. That's pretty much what you need to know about nouns. Now, why do you need to know all of this information? Pretty simple. If you can figure out what words in sentences and paragraphs and papers are nouns, you can start to see relationships, because more often than not, nouns kind of fall into different categories. And so once you can figure out that pattern, you can start to understand language a little bit more, and things just start falling into place, and you get more and more excited about the content of what you're reading. Okay? So, nouns, people, places, things, or ideas. Lots of fun. So, I hope to see you back next time. Bye.